Let's try and get a PB better than 2 hours and 3 minutes. Ideally, that'd be great, wouldn't it? Just be claws and sleep pots? It would be, yes. Specifically, the beast claws is what my thought was. Because I did a run where I was using only Michael Myers weapons, and that was actually like really fun, right? But it had the most variety in it. Unlike a Freddy Krueger run, which is very limited on what we're actually going to be able to use. Because he doesn't have a lot of weapons that he kills people with, whereas Michael Myers has weapons that he kills people with, so there's some variety in that, you know? Nightmare on Rideau Street, true. Although for anyone that's outside of Ottawa, might not get that, but yeah. Oh God, it's the Virgins. Now, normally if I was doing a Freddy Krueger run, I'd be very happy. But for now, we're doing the speed, so we gotta leave. How's it going, Fats? How are you on this fine Sunday? You fear the Virgins? That's fair, Pug. I also fear the Virgins. Unless I have lightning damage. Then I don't. Then I feel good. Then it's fun. Get stuff done. Laundry at the moment. Nice. I love a day where you can get shit done. It feels so good. Ooh, are we starting with money? No way. For me? No. I did get Square Off. Square Off is great, but I was hoping for money. I was really hoping for some bucks there, you know? Ooh, you're addicted? Excellent. That game is so good. I love that game. Which worm do you think that is? Worm, Makar, or Theodorax? It's not Theo. It's either Worm or Makar, and I can't tell which. It's just the worm. It's just Worm. He's very mad at me.
I like your spirit.
He's very mad. Can you leave me alone? Okay, good. He stopped. Great. What do you got for me, Kale? Anything useful today? Somber 2. Smithing 4. Nothing else? Well, I don't think I actually need this Grace in hindsight now that I'm thinking about it. I think I need to stop grabbing that Grace. That's a waste of time. Excuse me. You know which worms are which? Is there actually a way to tell the difference between Makar and the regular worm? Because Theodorax is obvious. He's got the face design that looks different, but I don't know those two. Might be something with the wings. Yeah, maybe, eh? Like maybe something really subtle. Because you think the fact they gave him a name that he would have something special about him, but
I can play turning rune to aid you. You need to the foot. Then summon me. Ah, I bequeath
to you this ring.
Torrent. Treat him with.
Thank ya. I would really like for him to have a new outfit at some point, but that has not happened yet. For the Taurus edition has been delayed. Oh God, this sucks. It's a crab and a lobster. Did not like that. Ow. Oh wait, he didn't hit me. Never mind. I take back my ow. That was a phantom ow. You know when you think you got hurt, but you didn't actually get hurt, but you still say ow because of the anticipation of it? It was one of those. Ooh, a smithing 4. I have a 2 and a 4 so far. Excellent. I wonder if I open DS2 before I open OBS tomorrow. I wonder if that'll fix it.
Only to have them. Did you know it's quite a you're heading to entice while that, but I don't have. It's scary. I want to.
I'm nothing but a craven.
Can you take?
Oh God, what did you do to the little one? She murdered him and turned him into a dumpling. What a monster! Can you believe her? You're looking at the models of the magworms. Let me know if there's a difference. I'm curious. What is it? There's like no money here. This is unfortunate. I can already tell. I can already tell there's gonna be like $0. This is not off. Would you pick it up, please and thank you? Okay, the daggers are nice. Those will at least be good for the balloons in Liurnia. That'd be good. What are you shooting my weapon? I use a thing called Elden Ring tool, ERT. It's very useful, very lightweight mod. It doesn't like there's a little bit of instructions for what you have to do with it, but it's like it's not really complicated. It's very, very, very good. It's a lot easier to set up than Cheat Engine. Cheat Engine or cheat whatever it is. That one is arguably I think better because it has more stuff you can do in it. But this one is really easy to do, so. And I'm lazy. The other one you can use is John's practice tool, which is also pretty easy to set up. The only reason I like ER tool instead of John's practice tool is that the Elden Ring tool is a separate application that when you open it, you can keep it open or close it, and the stuff is within its own thing. John's practice tool actually opens as an overlay over top of the game, and the only way to turn it off is by quitting the game out and then going back in. But John's practice tool does have more stuff if you're actually trying to practice in a boss. So it has its place. They all kind of have their own benefits and reasons you'd pick them. Hello, Mixel. Welcome back. Oh, here's a customer. That was a question for you, Mixel. Oh, here's a customer. Yes, no. Absolutely not. How dare you? Oh, we found Elden Beast. So far we know it will not be a Magma Worm, Elden Beast, or Virgin that we have to fight as our first boss. Okay, there's a chance for money. Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money. Okay, that could be helpful. Oh God, the talisman is back. Big money. Damn, I am gonna wear it though because we can at least look pretty. We are the prettiest Freddy Krueger that you've ever seen. Look at us, we're gorgeous. Okay, you can't really see us. I'll get a better image up ahead. Some other stuff, 20-minute out, now you feel refreshed. Excellent, excellent, you're back just in time. Look, this is money. God damn it. Ooh, kukris. You love money? Well, unfortunately, it wound up not being money. I'm sorry to ruin it for you. I also love money. Sadly, it was not. Difference is Makara's idle in Serena. The other one, Moonveil, is asleep. The lava one has to spawn the models. And the lava one has to spawn, all the models seem the same. So, while that is true, that doesn't work in the randomizer because they changed the AI based off the boss they're replacing. And also the lava one is not a boss, which is also probably worth mentioning. The lava one is just an enemy. There are only 3 magma worms in the game that are bosses. There's Magma Worm, there's Makar, and there's Theodorax. There are at least 2 others that I can think of. Oh wait, no, there's another, you're right. I'm thinking of the wrong lava one. I'm wrong. You're right, Crown. There's another lava one. There's 4. I'm incorrect. The lava one that I was thinking of was not the one up in Mount Gelmir, but it was the one in Volcano Manor. I totally forgot about the one near Alex. Totally forgot. Hello, Kristen. How's it going? How are you on this fine Sunday? You forget about the one inside Volcano Manor a lot? Yeah, that whole area in Mount Gelmir has basically 0 reason for me to ever go there and fight things. So all the shit that's over there, I forget about all the time. Also, I should say, hello, head mod.
Welcome. Dear, valued, please. I'm hungry.
I got a 6, I got a 7. Nothing. Nothing. All right, folks, get your bets in now. Are we going to get lucky and get a great rune when I get to the top of this fort? Or are we going to remain unlucky in what has been a string of never getting a great rune at the top of this fort, despite the fact it's equally likely for it to happen, and I'm not going to get one? Get your bets in now. Get your bets in now. I guess theoretically it's possible I get 2 great runes, but that's definitely not happening. Mikshul says no great rune. Okay. Great rune, particularly Morgoth's. Ooh, we're going not even with just saying great rune, but we're guessing the specific. Okay, okay, love it. It's a dog! Oh, you know what? I'm good. I normally grab that item and kill that guy. Ah, I don't need to do that today, I don't think. Are you gonna follow me? Do you know how to climb a ladder? Nope. That's a no. Oh! Yo, what? Holy shit. Okay, Crown. Well, you have to tell me where the other great runes are now, because apparently you know what my seed is. What the fuck? That's crazy. That's nuts. Three 3s and a 7. Okay. I need 1 still, right? Yeah, I need 1s. Okay. That was insane. I can't believe that you guessed that. That specifically. That's insanity. You have no idea how that happened? Well, you're in charge of telling where do I get my next great rune, and what great rune is it going to be? Apparently, you're psychic today, and you should probably go buy a lottery ticket. Must prove the theory. True, true. Yes, definitely test. Oh, I have 2 of the same cap. That's funny. That's worse poise. That's better. That's worse. Unlucky. Well, I have no answer then. Sixes, okay. I need 1s. I need 1s. 1s, 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 1s. I require. Either a Great Rune or a Talisman Pouch behind the blue teleport gate in Liurnia. You have to guess one. I want a Great Rune specifically, and also, what do you mean behind the blue teleport gate? That's not a check. You're losing all of your credibility that you gained from the first one. The golden sea check? No. No, I have no golden sea checks on. It is key items and bosses. You have a prediction. Room bear. Can I get where you think the room bear is going to be? Oh, money? God damn it. Okay, Mixel's prediction is that Albus has one. Okay. All I know is Room Bear. That's not a prediction. That's just a statement. A prediction would be, I think Room Bear will be replacing Renala's phase 1. That would be a prediction. That's tempting. So's that, but not for that much money. Ronnie has Moogs. Okay, so one problem with that. Ronnie can't have a Great Rune. You've lost all credibility at this point. I'm sorry. You started off so strong with the guess, and now we've lost. Money? God damn it. It is fading. It is. Yeah, Ronnie doesn't have any key items. She has a quest item sometimes, but the quest items get randomized into the pool because they're not required to beat the game. So she has a quest item, but it's a bit weird because Ronnie. I guess I should rephrase. Ronnie does give you a key item, which is the Carrion Inverted Tower, but that's only if you find her death ritual or her death. Whatever the dagger is. I'm blanking on the name now. But it's only if you give her the dagger. But what they do instead is they take the inverted tower thing and they put that into the key item pool, but they don't make her have a key item check because you'd have to get another item to get a key item check. Look at that skeleton popping in and out of existence. Look at him. Look at him. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Hello. Goodbye. Oh. Oh, no goodbye. Melina has a great rune. Ooh, so after Morgott, okay, okay. Albus and Melina, both very confident from Mixel, have a great rune. Can I get, if you're this confident, I want to know which great rune they have. If we're this confident. We have some money, but not a lot yet. If the copyright infringer is a check, they are a check, yes. Okay, they have Radahn's Great Rune and Fort Faroth has Melania's. Okay. Ooh, Albus has Melania's and Melina has Unborn. Okay, okay, this is fun. I like this. I wonder who's gonna be right. So I think this week what we'll do is I'm going to do tomorrow, if I can get DS2 functional again, we'll play DS2. If I can't, I don't know what I'll do. But the plan is DS2 tomorrow. I don't know why it's broken. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to do one of the weapon request runs that somebody had given me. I will see if I can get 2 done. I might be able to, depends on the run. But we'll do at least 1 weapon request run. And then on Thursday, we'll do horror games. So I'll go grab all the horror games, which I think I still have the list of. But we'll go grab all the horror games and I will do all those. Oh my God. That is one hell of a gold split right there. Holy shit. Oh my, holy crap. Yes, unfortunately your prediction was wrong, but I'm okay with that because this is great for me. Jesus. That's a 40-minute time save. What'd you get? I got Radahn's Great Rune. So, that's kind of nuts. Unfortunately, that means we will not be going to Albus right away, because I have no reason to now. There's a chance of money. Come on, money. We are rich in great runes, but not in money. Fuck. We're still not rich in money. God damn it. Now we're also not rich in life either, which is even worse. That was crazy. I can't believe we got that. I think those are arguably, I think the only thing that would be faster than that is if I got it the Academy key. I don't think there's a single possibility of us getting the Great Runes faster. Also, this does mean when we kill Morgott, because I'm not going to go kill Margit now. You know what? Maybe we leave that balloon alone. I think we leave that one particular balloon to be, that can just exist. If that has, oh my God, there's a dog too. Yeah, you know, no, nah, I'm good. I only have 3 throwing knives anyways. We have to be choosy about the ones that we want. Shut up. I know I have kukris. Shut up. It doesn't matter. Oh, and I have more than 3 anyways. Okay, well, never mind. I'm not going back. You can't make me. I'm already past it. You should try to pick where the road medallion is using that luck. Well, I got some news for you. It doesn't exist. I have removed the road medallion from the game by making it so I need 4 great runes to access. It actually does exist, but it is given to me automatically when I have 4 great runes and I get to the elevator. So I'm gonna see a really big Kristen. There are the massive one is in the DLC in a cave, and if you kill it, you get the finger creeper summons. It's terrible. I hate it. It's awful. You have nothing for me, sir. I still don't have a somber one, right? No, I have basically no sombers. We're probably gonna do smithing stones. If I can get the smithing stone bell bearing somewhere, that'd be ideal, but that require, I mean, maybe it's worth checking Albus then for that reason. It also blocks your path. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Ow. We don't worry about the other ones. We just grab these. Giant Hunt. I do love Giant Hunt. I don't think I can put it on anything, but I do like Giant Hunt. I wonder what boss replaced Margit, because we're never going to find out. Imagine you did an all bosses run. And you were trying to do an all bosses deathless run, and you do the entire run. You do every single boss. And then you realize that you accidentally did Morgott before doing Margit, which then invalidates your run. Because you have to fight Margit on an all bosses run. That'd be the worst. Still nothing, man. Do I go to Albus? It's the last check aside from Makar, and I'm gonna go through Makar. Because I really need smithing ones. I really need smithing ones. I think I might want to do that. Yeah, okay, we're going to do that. Like, there's a chance we just kill Makar and we get it. Oh, I'm so going to die here and lose all my money, aren't I? Just pretend you don't know who Margit is. Because, like, you can, like, obviously you can miss out on killing Fortisax, right? Oh, this is awful. Oh, spending 5. Obviously you can miss out on killing Fortisax if you kill Fia, right? I get that, but that's like you're making the choice to do that at that point. Whereas Margit, if you just do it in the wrong order, Margit, you don't get a choice. Margit's just gone. Right? Crazy. That's the only boss you can miss, right? I think. Oh, right. I can go to the round table and check what they have. That's smart. I should do that. Let's do that. Please have smithing ones. Please have smithing ones. Please have smithing ones. Are memory stones key items? No. Memory stones get put into the shuffle with key items, but actually checking the memory stone spots are not key items. And I want to say the reason for that is because at least one of those involves having a particular headpiece and having... Oh, I got so excited. Yeah, nothing. Involves having a particular headpiece and having an emote. So you'd have to have those randomized in the pool of key items if you did that. So I think that's the reason. All right, I am gonna go check. Where is it? I am gonna go check our dear friend Albus, because if he has the stone bell bearing, I will be able to upgrade and do a bunch of damage. If he doesn't, then I will cry. Head piece emo you get from request. Yeah, so like it makes more sense to not have that be a key item check, right? Because everything that is a key item check logically doesn't require big quest stuff. It's just item pickups, you know? Even Fortisax, which is a remembrance boss, is the only boss that is not considered for this randomizer in the logic pool. Because, again, it's possible that you don't have the stuff to be able to do it, so... At least that's the reason that I think it is. I don't know if that's actually Matt's reasoning, but that's... The logic there fits my brain's logic of why we're doing it. I can't wield that, right? No. I need intelligence. And I don't have that, for I am Freddy Krueger. And I don't actually know if Freddy Krueger was dumb, but I'm going to call him dumb. Bat. Kristen. Octopus. Baby Kristen. It is funny that I chose the Freddy Krueger skin and then we got claws as our first weapon. Bell bearing! Oh my god. Albus, that's so much better than a Great Rune. I have no money now, so I'm gonna have to get some money, but that is still really good. Yeah, so yes, go on. What you meant was that he has the bell bearing because it would help me get a Great Rune. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Got you. I'm with you. I don't think I've ever seen that dude's model. Where's that guy from? How much does it take to upgrade these, I wonder? The minor Erd tree near the capital. Oh, there with the Omen killer, right? Okay, this is a bit of money. Honestly, that's probably enough to upgrade the weapon. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably go and upgrade this after I get through here. Because that's, I would imagine 2K for upgrading a claw weapon. And there's that as well. Yeah, we should be good. Oh yeah, we're fine. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Oh, is it an Omen? Am I not an Omen killer? It might be an Omen. You're right. It's a big guy. That's all I know. It's a big dude. One of the worst physics tiers. Which one is it? There's a lot of physics tiers that are ridiculously terrible for how useful you would hope they would be. I know somebody had 4s for sale. I kind of want to buy a 4 as well since I've got a little bit more money. Kale had one. Did someone else have one? That is a 6. I already have 3. We're fine. Nope.
You'll know math loud, you.
Okay, I need one more 4. And then we can get 2 more 5s. And that'll give me a plus 18. I believe. Yeah. And then I need 7s. That's a separate issue down the road. Right now, we need another 4. I mean, or we just pick up a somber weapon along the way that I can wield, and then I can just switch to that. That also works, frankly. Sacrificial twig in physics tier form. Only thing is reusable. It is reusable. It's true. It's true. But yeah. Yeah, man, a lot of the physics tiers in this game are just like utter ass. They either don't last long enough or they are not strong enough or like, oh man, they're so bad. Somber 2, okay. How's it going, beer? Ooh, first attempt, got him to 1 2 hits max. Oh, that's great. Hey, even if you died, that's still awesome. Congratulations. Whoa, why is that troll here? Oi, oi, oi. I think I just watched a bird yeet itself off the ledge to die. Yeah, I did. Okay. God, imagine if they could fly, the flying enemies. What a concept that would be, eh? Excuse me? Okay, I need 8 more arcane and a bunch more strength, all right? The burn of the song, was it timed well with the song? I love that. Ooh, very nice, bad. That is a hard fight as well. Okay, what evil monstrosity awaits me in here? Yeah, it's fine. Not ideal with this weapon, but I mean, whatever. Huh? Why? Why so bad? Oh, okay, there we go. That's better. That was like I knew it was bad, right? I knew it wouldn't be great, but that felt worse than it should have. Cool. There we go. Okay. Where you going? All right.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Have fun. What? Yeah. Wolverine patches with Blythe armor. Wolverine Freddy. Thank you very much. Thank you. Doesn't mean you stop being emo. James, I don't know how to tell you this, but I think our families might have been right. I think it might have been just a phase. Bye, Baba. Doesn't suit you all, please don't. That was my early 20s. A time is done now. I dare you to say that to Clown. If Clown was here, I would. But I can only speak for myself, not for Clown. It's Freddy Krueger going to Westeros. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's pretty accurate, yeah. Yeah. Hiya! All right, let's level real quick while I'm here and then continue on to DTS. We are still almost 24 minutes ahead. We've definitely gotten some pretty solid luck with what we have been picking up, which has been wonderful. Hey, I got a letter from Volcano Manor. Beside the place where we would be talking to go to Volcano Manor. That's a funny coincidence. Weird. I haven't picked up any other. Let's see. Hang on. What's our situation like? I don't have a 5. Okay, so I would need a somber 5 and 6 no matter what. I don't need this grace because I don't need to go that way. Okay. And also, James, there's a difference between emo and goth. Emo was a phase. Goth is a lifestyle. It's running a lot of funny coincidences. Yep, so far. Yeah, yeah, it really has. So be goth? I don't think I can pull goth off. I'll be honest with you. I think that I have one major reason that I could never be goth. It is like the primary stopping point that prevents me from ever doing it. Which is I sweat like crazy whenever I'm hot. And goth clothing, while fabulous and fantastic, we found a better weapon. Sorry, I got distracted. Okay, 27 dexterity. Well, fabulous and fantastic is very heavy and would make me sweat like crazy. So I can't be goth for that one reason. It's also why I personally, if I was sent back in time to live in like, I don't know, the 1400s or something, I would have probably died because everything was made out of wool. So I don't think I would have survived that either. Totally didn't use that in random. It's so good. I'm not a big Great Katana fan on average, but I cannot deny how good they are, especially if you find NPCs with Rakshasas. It's hard to not say they're incredible. We just need 27 dexterity, and then we can wield the sucker. That is not a good weapon. I also need a +5 and a +6. That would be another kind of sticky, problematic point with being able to wield the Rakshas's Great Katana. Because if I find smithing 4s or stuff like that, like a 5, which is another one I needed, right? Yeah, I need one more 5. If I find smithing stones, I'll probably just stick to this. So Welcome back, stars.
This custom well.
Stormhawk axe is tempting, but not great. Tempting, but not particularly incredible. Had errands to run. I understand completely. Welcome back. I hope your errands went well. It would be funny. That'd be a very funny coincidence if that happened. Money? God damn it. We're so poor on this run. This is so unfortunate. Oh, it's a man in his jars. It's a man in his jars that has no boss health bar, because for some reason that's been happening a lot lately, and I don't really understand what is up with that, but it's like a weird glitch where DTS doesn't get a boss health bar anymore. It happened on another previous run as well, and I don't know why. The jars are the boss? Yeah, totally. I'm glad the errands went well. I'm glad. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go. I paused it instead of actually splitting. And I didn't split! There we go. It's a bit late. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Okay, I need 27 dexterity so I can wield this thing. And I'm gonna do it here because I don't trust not dying up in there. And then I can skip the Grace in there, which means I can also skip talking to Melina as well, which would be nice. 27, 23. 4 more levels. 27 dexterity is crazy for that weapon. That's nuts. That's a good pickup in case we fight Moog. That's a terrible pickup no matter who we fight. Well. We're gonna try to skip one time, and if I die, we will not do it again. Or if I fail it and quit out, we won't do it again. But we're gonna try it once. We gotta. I must get better at this. Okay, we failed it once. I tried it once. That's what matters. We gave it a shot. You feel high tech right now? Why? One more time? Nope. You can't make me. I'm already committed. I'm already gone. I'm out of here. It's not like this is that much longer to get through anyways, so. That's a lobster. It is a lobster. You are correct. And that is a flower that's trying to murk me. In portrait mode. I love a portrait mode monitor. This one over here is portrait mode where I read chat. It's great. Highly recommend if you don't have one for streaming. It's fantastic. It really is. Hey, look, a dog. Oh, right. She's gonna talk to me here.
For bringing here, and thus I shall to farewell. I shall leave. I wish you luck. I have no.
4 more decks. I need 4 more decks. This was what I was trying to avoid before, but what you gonna do? I wanted to put that in there so that I had it. Congrats, beer! Bravo. I'm glad that you gave it another shot, and I'm glad you really enjoyed it, because I do love that game. Excuse me. Hey, this guy randomized to himself. I think he has a different weapon usually, but that's funny. That's a weird coincidence. DLC time! Yes, enjoy. DLC's very good. Very, very good. We're still looking for a Somber 5, which I'm not finding. Or Smithing 4, frankly, would also be good. Money's nice, but is not either of the things I was asking about. That is, I mean, that is a tall item. Okay, that's a combination of the two things that I want, but is categorically unhelpful. I need a regular Smithing 4 game or a Somber 5, not a Somber 4. I wonder if any of the merchants sold a Somber 5 that I missed. They might have. I wasn't looking for one, so it's possible they did. Solo? Solo Watchdog, okay. Honestly thought I was gonna get the poise break there. $17 minutes ahead still. We're making good time. Great. Still no still no third or fourth Great Rune, unfortunately. But I mean, we're not getting like the worst bosses so far, so that's great. Although I have a feeling that this is about to be terrible. I don't know why, but my gut says they're about to face something awful. Ooh, that guy did a lot of damage. Jesus. Getting normal bosses? Imagine. All right, 4 more dexterity, and then we'll do some more health, just for safety's sake. 27, perfect. Where is it? There it is. Great. Okay, so now we need Somber 5. Somber 5, be able to upgrade this. A 5 and a 6, actually, I need both, unfortunately. Okay, I regret saying that we weren't getting off of bosses. This is my own fault. I also did not realize I was going to be fat rolling. That's also on me. At least it's only phase 1. I guess. He's gonna drop so many items because Margaret's gonna die too. This is gonna be great. Imagine Margaret was phase 2 of him. That would be really funny. Poise break? For me? No way. That never happens. That's crazy. Never thought phase 1 was too difficult. I agree. I think phase 1's really not that bad. It's phase 2 where he like turns on the cheats and goes Mach 10. Phase 1 was a lot harder when it was the original version of him, but they definitely made him a lot more balanced and fair with the changes they did. Because before he had that slash slash cross slash that we all hated, which was impossible to avoid, so... Well, impossible. It wasn't impossible, but like realistically you weren't going to avoid it unless you had a very specific positioning or you had a particular talisman on, which is silly. Silly, silly, silly. Look at all the items. Look at all the items. None of them are great runes, but look at all the items. Yeah, it was possible. It wasn't like the way you avoided it was either you had the talisman that lets you do backsteps with immunity and iframes, or you use the brain, help me. Or you had to do a roll where you were far enough off to his side where the second slash wouldn't hit you. Or yeah, you dodged the first 2 with 1 roll if you time it right. It wasn't good. Okay, well, I didn't get a great rune, and now I have the ability to go to Moog's Arena, which I don't want to do. Must have dropped it somewhere. Dang it, Melania. Or Melina, sorry. It was Melania's great room. Melina. I actually don't know if Godric's the right play here. But I'm going to do Godric because I can go up to the key and then head up through there and then go to the courtyard. Because normally this is smart because you can kill Margit here and get stuff and then continue on, but like we're not doing that this time. This time we've already killed him. He's already gone, so. Now, the chance of the key being anything other than the key in a tier is very low, but it could be a great rune and I have to check it.
You there?
I am going to open the door because I do want to see what those items are.
God, you'll breach the... Well, but of course.
Rick must die. Why would you want to kill Rick, you monster? Around the same time as Caleb? Probably, because unless I do... I mean, it depends on the route that I take in Caelid, but Caelid is 2 checks, and they're not like... One's kind of quick, the other one is pretty quick, but, you know... Of course, the downside is I do have to kill Gossok.
What's it to you?
Partially because I don't want him to lock me in the room, but also partially because he deserves it. And also he gives me a bell bearing, and that bell bearing could have great rune or smithing stones on it. Somber 9, okay. I need a Somber 5 and a Somber 6 game. Come on, game, give it to me. Come on, game, do it. Do it, I dare you. I dare you. You won't. You're scared. God damn it, I got smithing 4s, which means I should go back to the Bloodhound's Claws. Son of that could be one. Okay, it wasn't a great rune. This wasn't worth it. Not that we would have known that, but it wasn't worth it. It is playing with me. It's true, it's being very rude. Damn it. Let's go bad. Congratulations. Ooh, this could be something. Nope. It's not. He swapped his claw for a great katana. And even change your weapon? What weapon are we using now? And what were you using before, out of curiosity? I don't know if I know this. For safety's sake, grab it. Oh, money? Nope. Another 6. That is not what I need. God, so many Somber 2s. I don't need Somber 2s, game. I need other things. Please. 7 smithing 8s? You're kidding me. This is probably dumb. Stop with the 4s now. God damn it. Rocket Wave handle swap the from electric coil to the dancer curb blade. Okay, okay. I honestly don't need this grace really, but congrats, bad. That's awesome. Why does it cost 132? I mean, she's good. Good things are not cheap, or something like that. How did... No, I guess he moved. He aimed up at me, you bastard. How dare you. At least his friends do like no damage. That's nice. Or not. Whatever, man. He dropped. Okay, to be fair, I will to the hilarity of this randomizer's credit. He is the lord of all that is golden, and he dropped 4 golden seeds. So like, you're not wrong, but that feels like a cruel joke. I was confused on O'Neill. Hi, Raiders. How's it going? Welcome in. How you all doing? I am playing Randomizer. It's going great. I am very far ahead on my time at the moment. Now I'm not getting lucky, but we're doing great so far. How was your stream? Welcome in. How you doing? Thanks so much for the follow. How was Elden Ring? What were you doing? Were you doing a randomizer first playthrough? Which is the more likely option. A challenge run of some kind. Do share for anyone that doesn't hit that follow button. It's free. It costs you nothing. Just do it. Do it. Do it. I'm hopefully not going to get blasted by her as I run past. Which one is this? Maggie? Gillica. It's Gillica. First proper playthrough. Ooh, love it. Hell yeah. Are you enjoying it so far? Okay, I just got the Dragon Hunter's Great Katana. The game is really trying to keep me on Great Katanas right now. Okay. Do we have a favorite weapon so far that we're using? Or a favorite boss? Or both? It's always Gillica because it's the only name you could remember. Fair, fair. You may be slightly in love. Let's go. It's so good. I love this game. Got to ride Lucaria. I need to kill the dragon. Nice. Well, it sounds like you're making great progress, and I hope you're having a blast with it. I love this game dearly. There's thousands of ways to play it, and it's just so much fun. Such a good time. I'm sure I don't need the grace. I won't regret saying that, right? Probably. I almost immediately regretted it. Jesus Christ, why do you do so much damage? Holy shit. Dual the Uchi's together until you get Rivers of Blood. Totally fair. Totally fair. A lot of people do Uchis and Rivers of Blood first playthrough. It's a very, very comfy way to play, for sure. Dragon Barrow scaling. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mixel? Use how good Dex is. A valid way to do it. I am a big... And this isn't to taint your view. I'm a big Rivers of Blood hater. I strongly dislike that weapon. But on most people's first playthroughs, that is the common one that people either get recommended or that people wind up going to because of comfy. So I totally get going for that one. I did the same with my first playthrough, in fact. I was the exact same way. Kristen, you have a stream to be on, don't you? Get the fuck out of here. Go away. Because it's so good or dislike. It is an extremely overrated weapon that a lot of people recommend as quote unquote good. But compared to most things that are in the game, it actually winds up being significantly weaker in comparison. It's a really, really, really common starting weapon for a first playthrough because it is easy to understand and relatively easy to use. But compared to things that are really strong and really good, it falls behind drastically. It's also like a very much a people recommend it to people's first playthroughs that they themselves have only really used that weapon one time and they think it's really good because they haven't tried other stuff. So it's usually recommended a lot, I find, on Twitch for that reason, even though it's not as good as other stuff. That's not to say don't use it. Obviously, if you like it and you like the way that Dex works and stuff, it's totally do it for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Enjoy. Yeah, it's still a strong weapon. It's just like, it's nowhere near as good as people make it out to be. People act like it's the greatest thing that has ever been created in this game, when something like Uchi with Unsheath is arguably just stronger and better overall on the whole, because it does more poise damage. Do you take the amulet or weapon from Simon and Nameless Puppet Rigo? I personally, unless you want to use the weapons, would take the amulets every single time if you have a weapon you really like. Plus, you are going to find a lot of really cool weapons in the DLC, so I would go with the amulets if it was me. In the katana only run. Don't worry, I'm not going to use it, I promise. When I eventually do katanas only in Elden Ring, I will use it, but I'm not going to use it in the katana only run. I'm sticking to the Uchi. Well, I have to swap back to the Bloodhound's Fangs. I just got a Smithing 5. You do have a soul, don't you? Ooh, the Nagakiba is your favorite crown? It's a good one, it's a good one. Someone has to mod here, and modding to you is just quoting me? How dare you? Cool factor, go Moonveil? Yes, I think Moonveil is definitely cooler as well. I agree. Come on, game. Oh my god. Best way to play around posture break is katanas with Unsheath. It's not the only, it is really good, but like stuff like Starfist exists obviously, and those do crazy poise damage, right? But it definitely is a it is strong. I do agree. If you're going for bleed weapon, it's always Eleanor's pole blade. If I'm going a bleed weapon, I would go Reduvia, because Reduvia's Ash of War, I will be corrected on this, I'm sure, puts on the highest amount of bleed in the game. Correct? I am curious how many people that play this game for the first time on stream wind up picking either Rivers of Blood or Bloodhound's Fang. Specifically those two weapons, purely based off of recommendations from chat, because I have a feeling that the amount that do is probably very high, because people come into a chat and like, you should get this weapon, and people are playing for the first time are like, okay, sure, I'll try it out, and they try it out, it's fairly strong, and they use it, you know. Brownies refresh the dope bean. What's blueprints? Oh, I'm in the wrong chat. Hi, Pug. Yes, my name is Traneth. I know I look very similar to Kristen. She has a better beard, but I know I look very similar to Kristen. But I am, in fact, not Kristen. Literally spam the skill for Rivers of Blood. Again, I have the hindsight of many hours in this game and having played with everything. Rivers of Blood is weaker than people give it credit for, but they act like it's better than it actually is, if that makes sense. Ooh, sure, I'll buy that. Why not? Bloodhound's Fang is also extraordinarily strong, but to get the full use out of Bloodhound's Fang in the way that it's actually strong, you need to know the game. It's still good, right? That doesn't take away from it still being good, but Bloodhound's Fang is significantly better in the hands of like a speedrunner than it is in the hands of somebody that is playing the game for the first time. And that's where it really shines at that point. Great swords have a Dorvis. It's true. I do think that, like I said, a lot of people, I think, play the game for the first time on Twitch, fall into Rivers of Blood, or fall into Bloodhound's Fang, because people in chat come in and are like, yo, you should totally use this. This weapon's really good and broken. And they try it out and it is good. And then they don't wind up trying other things because they found something they're comfortable with, which is totally fine. And there's nothing wrong with that. And if you find someone who's doing something different, it's probably because they didn't listen to chat. But as we've demonstrated on this channel, and as I've watched on countless other channels, and we all know this about Elden Ring, every weapon in the game can be broken. It just depends on how you play and if you decide to try and break it or not. But everything can be broken in this game. To do your Souls gaming off stream. Souls gaming is unfortunately very notorious for backseating. Unfortunately. I wish it wasn't. But people in this game are real bad for it. And it drives me kind of crazy. St. Trina's torch run only when only run when I've done torches only. Does that count? It's a Dragonkin soldier. One of the best things that you can be so strong with anything. Yes, I agree. It's what makes this game still have the longevity that a lot of other games don't necessarily have. Being able to try and fiddle with stuff and try and make yourself as broken as possible. I love it. This is the one near the waterfall. I think. Or was, I guess, is the case now. Backseat is just a real bad rager. Rivers of Blood. James! I swear to God. As long as you read and use everything. Yes. Elden Ring is 100% the easiest Souls game if you play it the way the game is kind of trying to push you to play it. If you play it in not the way that the game pushes you to play it, you will suffer. But like if you meet a boss that's too hard for you, you should go off, come back, and once you got off and come back, then you will be stronger and might be able to beat the boss easier. But if you don't, and you just sit there and bash your head against the boss, I don't know, Margit, for example, you are probably going to have a way worse time than you would if you went and explored, got stronger, came back when you were better, you know. Are we there yet? Let's see, that's a great way to backseat. I approve. Night Rain helped you try other weapons? Yes, Night Rain is very good for that. I agree. I do wish that all weapons could be as strong in that game. Obviously, you can upgrade stuff, but there's definitely some things that are just way better in that game, but that's just like the nature of games, so it's not really a complaint about Elden Ring or Night Rain. It's more a complaint about games not having perfect balance across everything, but that's never going to happen, which is totally fine. I'm cool with stuff being strong and stuff being weak. Remember for why you do most Souls like on stream? Yeah, totally valid, man. Totally. I actually find that playing on stream helps me not get frustrated because not only do I have a chat to bounce off of, which makes it easier, but also I don't want to be outwardly angry and frustrated when I'm playing, and it's rare that I get that way when I'm playing these games. There are definitely moments, don't get me wrong, but doing it, it's essentially, it's like having a conversation in public that is going to become a fight. You don't want it to become a fight because of the public embarrassment. So by doing it in public, you can guarantee that you stay calmer. It's the same thing here. Speedrunning get really bad? Yeah, speedrunning and getting like setback after setback when you're not getting the perfect skips and stuff would definitely be frustrating. You, how's it going, Psychotic? Yeah, glad you're enjoying DS3. I love DS3. DS3 is very fun. I can't wait to beat DS2 and play DS3 again with a katana only run. That's gonna be great if I can get DS2 working again. I don't know why that broke earlier, but what are you gonna do? You probably Buildcraft. I'd say it's the easiest, if not probably the hardest. Yes, I would agree with that. I would completely agree with that. Forget physics exists. Who would ever forget the physics exists? Right, James? Right? No one would ever forget the physics exists. Right, James? The whole rune arc thing? You'd be annoyed? To be fair, the rune arc thing is explained extremely poorly in this game. So people not knowing that, I don't think should be annoyed at that. I think that's very valid because like it does not explain itself very well at all. Got a backseater by choice. Fair, fair. Sometimes you want a backseater. I get that. Ah! I found the serpent. Rykard of Radigan. But you don't need armor in this game. James, I swear to God. Son of Radigan? Yeah, it's true. It's true. He's just here to, isn't he? Is he? Is America the other parent, or is it Renala? Because if it's Renala, he's just here to protect his mother. If it's America, then it's just funny because it makes sense lore-wise. It is Renala? Okay, cool. Yeah, he's just there to protect his mother. He's a good son. As if we're doing something bad. I agree, Tomcat. I think at the end of the day, there is one person whose opinion matters on how you play your video game and one person alone. And as the person that paid the dollars for you to play the game, which means that if you buy a game for somebody else and they play it wrong, I'm technically saying that you're allowed to chastise them for it, which I've realized is a folly in my argument. So no, not that. The only person that matters is the person that's actively playing it. Nobody else's opinion matters whatsoever. Mine, technically, Kristen, you are allowed to judge me for Monster Hunter. I'm going to ignore you, but you are allowed to judge me and give me shit for it. You, James, and Ryland, all three of you. Hello, Naked Man. Naked Man? No. Cannibal. Cannibal lady. Cannibal lady who's being a right bully right now. We do that already? It's true, you do. You do. You're all very rude to me. To give the power to judge, Mitchell, we know they're going to anyways. There's nobody here. That's scary. This is fine. Electo Queen of the Full Moon is a very good name. I cannot lie. Okay? Am I going to fight the third one next? Why are there so many of you? I know why, because they're all in the game, but why are you all in my randomizer? Okay. Sure, man. It's very weird coincidence. So it's done? No, I am going to do it tomorrow, though. But I am going to be doing other stuff on Wednesday and Thursday still. Partially because I need footage for when I, you know, have for YouTube. And the Katana only run is not going up on YouTube, so. But I am going to be doing it. The plan is to do it on Sundays and Mondays. Today just was, I had to finish the previous run. But we are going to be continuing it tomorrow. And then next Sunday. Because presuming I don't have a run I need to finish, which I shouldn't. There's no way I should. Where am I going? I guess we're going to Mimic Tier. That's probably the next best thing. Remember when this run was 40 minutes ahead? Remember that? That was good times. I really enjoyed that brief period in time. Well, it is going up on YouTube on the VOD channel. But editing together 60 to 70 hours of footage into a bite-sized, manageable 3 to 4 hour run sounds like hell. And I have another project that I'm starting to work on, which is going to take a lot of editing stuff. So it is going up on the VOD channel, but just not going to be on the not going to be a main channel thing. Yeah, bite-sized 4 hour run. Yeah, exactly. Beating Melee with every weapon. Yeah, that would have been honestly, I know how I could have edited that to make it feasible for YouTube. I know exactly how I could have done that one. And frankly, I'm tempted to do that again, which I can't believe I'm saying this. I'm tempted to do it again and record it and edit it down. Hey, Smithing 7, let's go. I'm tempted. It would involve a lot of like when there's like boring weapons, I'd be like cutting to the victory for each of the boring weapons or just showing the boring weapon like at the end, you know? It's true. It's true. Long videos do very well. Oh God, it's a giant Kristen. Long videos do very well if you get the people watching the whole thing. They are very good for Zimula is true. But yeah, I am tempted to do it again. I won't lie. It was really fun. PCR has not been fun with it, partially because of like he's so active all the time. I wonder how long it would take me to do it a second time. Because it took me like 100 hours on the first run. But the second run? Magic only run All Souls likes? Probably. I want to do more of the All Souls like stuff. I've been enjoying the back-to-back games. But it'll probably not be a frequent thing just because it is a lot of games and a lot of hours. Any tips for the Abyss Watchers? In phase 1, you do get a friend who will help you, so that makes that easier. But also, if you can dodge and get backstabs, that is where they're weakest. They're very, very prone to backstabs, so. Do it alphabetically or get the worst easy stuff out of the way. Definitely do it alphabetically. I would do it probably the exact same way and then record it for YouTube. Or I would do like the reason I want to do Melania is because the video title "I beat Melania with every weapon in the game" is a really good video title, right? But the title "I beat Radigan with every weapon in the game" that's still good, but it's not. And Melania's got that like what's the word I want? The je ne sais quoi about her where you see that in the title, you're like, oh man, Melania with every weapon? No way. And like you still think that about like Radigan and Elden Beast, but like I don't know, there's something about Melania being there. She's got infamy. That's the word I want. She's infamous, you know? Now you don't use a lot of spells. I'm not a big spell fan. No, it's true. The problem that I have with spells in specifically Elden Ring, I can't speak to the other games because I've never really tried spells in the other games either. But the reason that I'm not a big magic fan in this game is that magic requires so much to get it to be really good. And it can be really good, but it requires so much to get there. Whereas weapons start off at a base level of being kind of relatively usable, and then you can make them crazy strong after that. I like the play style of the weapons more as well. It's more up close and involved in fighting the boss, and a lot of spells are, for a lot of bosses, there's a lot of spells that are just completely unviable. So like you can do the spell, but you're gonna get hit by things unless you have like a summon, and I'm not gonna do summons, so it's just like, I don't know. Melania draws you in. Yeah, exactly. You see, I beat Melania with every weapon in the game, and it's an instant like, oh my god, how? Kind of vibe. Boring, repetitive. Yeah, exactly. And like so many of them are like, if you were to look at, let's take, I know Dan's doing a moon run right now. You take Dan's moon run, like those moons you can do on bosses. Obviously, you can beat them, but like for the most part, the bosses are gonna hit you while you're doing it, or you're gonna have to time it right to get it perfect. And like, whereas with weapons, you just kind of have to beat the person up and learn your weapon itself and when it's good and whatnot. It's more fun for me. 1 second clips of you killing her with each weapon. Have you ever seen whoops. Have you ever seen a 100% run of Super Mario Odyssey, Mitchell? On YouTube when it's edited down? Cast and run, cast and run. Yeah, like you're not up in there, you're not dodging the attacks. It's fine. But I like being in the fight. I like fighting the boss, and that's the fun for me. Yes, it has many Moon Collection animations, but what they often do is they like cut out a lot of the unnecessary fluff in between, and they only show like funny bits and moments. So you can take a very long run and make it short, like 3 hours short relative. So I'd probably do the same thing with this, where like certain weapons I wouldn't show, and then other weapons I would show the funny moments of me like using the weapon or whatever, or complaining or dying, or something like the crossbow. Maybe I wouldn't do the whole crossbow fight. I would show just like clips of me hitting her sometimes. A lot of ways you can do it. Stuck running and dodging to get a cast off. To Comet Azure. You know, you say that. Have you, before I say the, have you attempted it out of curiosity to Comet Azure? You don't think you've seen 100% run of that game? So that game has something like 700 moons in it, or something stupid. It's got an insane amount of moons. So what they'll do often is like if there's a lot of moons they're collecting, they'll put like 8 of the moons all at once on the screen in like separate lines, or they'll put them in boxes so it shows the collection of all of them, but you don't show the actual like moving between each of them because it's going from one to another and you're walking a couple feet and then picking it up, right? So I'd probably do the same thing with killing Melania with certain weapons, where if the weapon was a little dull, like if it's the 5th shield in a row, you know, I'm not gonna bother showing that. But if it's the first bow or something, maybe I'll show that and more of it, you know, that kind of thing. 880, thank you, Crown. He's being weird. Why is he being weird? You forgot about this boss? Yeah, Common Zero on Moog is satisfying. I agree. Well, we started off this run very well, very strong, 40-minute time save, and now we can't find fucking shit. You get a cast off after a dive on the beginning of phase 2. Yes, you could do it in phase 2. You could do it in phase 2. Phase 1, not so much. But phase 2, you definitely could. The only problem though is she does take, I want to say it's 50%. She takes less damage. Pretty sure 50% less damage in her flower state. So you can do it. But Tanith has a great one for sure. I don't know if I believe you. I could go to Moog, to be honest. I do have the Moog teleporter. Moog might have 2. That can happen. Commenting phase 1. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. All right, that's 2 people saying Tanith has a great rune. Okay, we'll go see the copyright infringer. You build with balls and blood. That does sound bad. Yes, that doesn't sound healthy or good, and you should probably get that checked out. Okay, and Dan coming in here saying Tanith has no great rune. Is this just so you can be right in case they're wrong? You're just being contrary. Okay. I understand. Well, Tanith is faster, and all the stuff in Volcano Manor is faster than this. So let's go. Oh yeah, it also didn't do, there was one more thing I forgot to do in the academy. I forgot to check the Impute Sword key. You told your friend you got to Moog in 5 hours, they thought you were lying. What you should do, Psychotic, is pull up the speedrun for beating PCR and show them how people can get there in like 25 minutes. Because I'm pretty sure it's like 25 to 30 minutes for that. Fairly certain. Any percent scares you? I want to learn it really badly. I know the most of it, the majority. Like I know where to go and stuff. I just don't know. Like I haven't done it. How do people figure those out? What usually happens is somebody will put out a video on Reddit being like, holy shit, this happened to me. And then people figure out what happened in the video from it being posted by asking what you were doing leading up to it. I mean, it wound up being nothing, but one of my top TikTok videos I've ever put out was because the randomizer randomized, I did Malekith everywhere, and Malekith randomized to Malekith, which caused him to die. So if you go to Farm Azula, you instantly teleport to the end of his fight because it thinks Malekith is dead. I did a video with that being posted. What's the best way to get where I want? Like here, I think. I did a video with that being posted, or I posted a video of that, and I had people coming into the comments that were speedrunners asking what happened because they wanted to recreate it. To try and potentially do a skip. It's not there. I have to fall like there. But a lot of the time, it's just like people see a weird thing happen. They take the weird thing and they go, oh, that's strange. How do we figure out how to recreate that? They recreate it, and then there you have your skip. There we go. Maybe? That might not have been far enough. I might have landed on the wrong spot. Yeah, it's honestly, oh, there we go. Perfect. That works. It honestly is probably just that somebody did a video, posted a video, people saw it and went, oh, that's weird. How do we recreate that? They recreated and then this is where we're at now. Why is there a page? Wait, I have Bloodhound Step. Terrific. Hello, Specs. Welcome back. Spamming the Bach Blow, another weapon. True. Like, I've accidentally done glitches. I have, remember all the times that I do a frame perfect quit out, which then breaks the game and I can't do anything? I've done that, so you do a thing by accident, and people figure out how you did it, and then it becomes a speedrun strat. Oh boy. That's bad damage. May or may not fall asleep. That's all right. Welcome back. Yeah, getting out of the arena for the dogfight in Night Rain. Exactly. There's all these little things that people discover, you know? You never know what's going to become a glitch because somebody did something silly and then it gets used, or, you know. You had a discussion with your boss. He doesn't like the idea of you. Okay, cool. Great for your boss. He can go fuck himself? Like, so what? Who cares if he doesn't like it? Oh, I didn't mean to swap weapons. That was a mistake. There we go. What the fuck? Oh, it's so stupid. I'm pretty sure, based off the damage I'm doing, that this is the DLC one. Which is why I'm doing so little damage. Really? Your boss saying that they don't like the idea of you joining a reggae band has about as much value as me saying I don't like the idea of you joining a reggae band. Or to make it really obvious, none. I have no, like, that's insane. That was better damage. That was annoying. Wonderful. The Rockskin Noble. Hey, we found Melania's Great Rune. Wonderful. Let's go. Okay, now I need to decide. Do I go kill Rykard or do I go talk to Tanith first? Tanith is faster. We talked to Tanith. Albus helped you get that. The idea of you playing 8 hours Elden Ring and not working on your exams. What a jerk. Agreed. What a jackass. What a jackass. I concur. You're ignoring the title. Well, June, it's not my fault that you decided to sleep in and miss the majority of the stream, which we did finish the Goth run in. That's your fault, not mine. Also, hi, June. How's it going? That wolf just fucked me up. No, up here. You had church? Skip it. You're gonna go to church instead of staying here for the Goth run? Monster. How's it going? I'm doing great. I'm glad that you're doing as well. I'm doing great. Love doing a randomizer. It's always fun. I was going to do Dark Souls 2 today, but for some reason my computer decided to crash stream every time that I opened it. No idea what that's about, but to watch the Ellen Goth run? Yes, do it. They'll definitely love the amount of times that I say Jesus fucking Christ. Definitely gonna love that. Mm-hmm. All right, does Tanith have a great rune? That's the question of the hour, or in this case, the singular minute. She looks very normal, like incredibly, shockingly normal with that outfit. Nope. Nope, I was lied to. Chat lied to me. Played GTA 5. Okay, what about the amount of times that we discuss penises? or balls. How would they feel about that? It's not our fault that you're bad at the game. How dare you? How's it going, Melody? Would chat do that lie to me? Yes, 100%. Chat would, yes, correct. Mm-hmm. Oh, the falling star beast stole it? Oh, I see, I see. Well, let's go see if there's another one at Radon. Radon? Right card. I know my bosses. They all start with an R. It's all the same thing. Coming through. I forgot I already opened the door. I tried to open it. A water hose. We're not very worried about it. Okay, okay. Well, in that case, can you do me a favor? Next time that you see your priest, make sure that you let them know that if they have a Prime account, they can Prime sub to my channel for free. Phase 2 will be there. I swear to God. Let's see. Yes, or to check out the VOD channel. Yes, both of those. Okay. He jumped over it. How dare he? God Devouring Champion, God Devouring Rajier. Now we get God Devouring Champion, God Devouring Champion, and God Devouring Lionel. I gotta say, God Devouring is probably the best title that people get in this game. It's either this or it goes to Lord of Blasphemy, which are both on my card. Like, it's just such a strong title. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage right there. Sweet fucking Jesus. Bias to Elden in blank. Yeah, Elden blank's pretty good. Fuck off. He poised through it. Oh my God. That's ridiculous. Why can't I do that when I fight Rakshasa? Nice. Well done, Dan. Well done. Congrats. Our very own channel priest. Maybe. Maybe. They would be able to bless the run, so I mean... You know, if we get Melania as the second phase, which I don't know if we can, but that'll be a 5-phase boss fight, technically. I can't believe I haven't found a Somber 5 or 6 yet. That's crazy. Blank Hunter, Blank the Dread. Yeah, those are good as well. I agree. I agree. right. I just realized this guy's wearing the bird feet, and it looks like he's wearing slippers. A little bit. Okay, phase 2. Cool. You love Billy Joel Nona because of the boys. I don't believe you for a second. The fact you have to specify that makes me believe you even less too. Well, we got the great runes. I should have just come to Volcano Manor. This place is loaded. They have fucking 3 of them. Ridiculous. Because you said otherwise? No, I wouldn't have. Do you want to know why I wouldn't have? I can guarantee I wouldn't have. Just after now? Well, I only need 4, so we'll never find out. Why? Because I didn't remember there being a prominent moment with the Billy Joel song in that show. So, I wouldn't have said that. Told you Tana had them. Okay, she didn't have them. Her boss did. Why did that song start like Super Mario? Hang on. Why does it sound like Mario? Am I crazy? Da 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 da. No? The area surely is her property. I don't know. I think she was hired by Rykard. I don't think it's her property. You hear it? Okay, I'm glad I'm not crazy. All of you's characters, are you sure you watched the show? I did. That doesn't mean that I remember the music being in it. I was too busy being distracted by the disgusting bullshit that was happening on my screen. Bathroom is not a casual hangout environment. I'm there competitively. That's a strange sentence. No, that's not a thing for me. Ow! Rykard's in no condition to manage a property. I mean, he probably slithers into great deals. He's a great sales associate. Tax? I can't be asked to pay my tax. Kristen, pay my tax. You're not busy. You can boo me. Who would you let from Elden Ring sell you a house? Morgott. Morgott's trustworthy. I could trust Morgott. Excuse me? What? You're not busy. You're doing like, I don't know. If you can type boo in my chat while you're streaming, you're not busy and you can pay my tax for me. It's like asking the CRA to pay taxes. It is. I'm so busy. If I click over to your screen and you're not doing anything remotely busy, I'm calling BS. Let's see. Okay, Kristen is going bow, bow. Ooh, great stars. Ah, yes. All the work. Oh, I found the Black Blade Duo. 10 out of 10. So much work. So hard worked. Oh, terrible. Between the two of us, one of us is doing a speed run. The other one is balancing on a witch hat. I am talking trash. It's true. A great mortgage. So I'm not going to talk about it yet, but I'm working on a project that is going to be a YouTube vid, which I think is going to be really, 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 really fun. But it is a, it's a lot of work, but it's going to be good. It's going to be really good when it comes out, and I'm sure you're all going to love it and have a great time with it. If it comes out the way my brain is envisioning it, which I'm hoping it will. Also, hey, while I'm running, for anyone that didn't see, we have 2 new emotes. There's 2 new emotes in chat. Thank you, Specs. Yes. Yes, we have 2 new emotes. We have 2 moose. One who is gets very old, and the saluting moose as well. They are Meese Get Out. You Moose and Salute Moose. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Dan? No. Is that our 3rd duelist? I have fought 2 Dragonkins and 3 duelists. What is going on here? I know my settings are right. They're just giving me the duelist over and over again for some reason. I don't know why. That song takes forever to end. Challenging you to a duel is true, it is. Ooh, he almost killed me. Oh, it's Godefroy. Hi, Godefroy. Oh, God, you are scaled up like crazy. Totally not Godric's lamer twin. I appreciate that you said lamer, implying that Godric is lame. Very accurate, but very funny that you did that. The fact that he's literally just Godric, but with 1 phase, is so lame. Hey, look, he's also the Lord of all that's golden. I got 2 golden seeds. Now, I'm not saying that there's no way in hell that we're ever going to possibly beat our time. But we might not be able to do so. Yeah, Lesser Lord, only 2 seats. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Would the opposite of Tame Impala be Wild Chevy? Or like another car, which I don't know other car types, so I can't really make that joke. Yes? Okay. Unkempt Ford. Yeah. Unkempt Ford F-150. Yeah, yeah.
Between. This world is in dire need and death. Are you to commit?
Hey, I have a VOD channel. Did you know that? If you didn't, you should go sub to it. Unless you're watching this on the VOD channel, in which case, thanks for subbing here already. Disheveled Cybertruck. My kid loves Cybertrucks. It makes me sad because every time he sees a Cybertruck, he's like, it's a Cyber. He's like freaking out. And my wife and I are sitting in the front being like, this the piece of fucker. James had to say you were right for once. Slightly rabid Continental, also good. Also good. Yeah, I hate them, June. I fucking hate them. I hated them before all the shit happened from the political side of stuff, and I'm not gonna get into that, but I hate them even more now. But I hated them before, too. I still remember when they showed the Cybertruck off, the first thing they did where it was like displaying it and they were doing their whole like, check out this car or truck that we're gonna be making and you can like all that stuff, right? They show it off, and in the demonstration of this car, this truck, they're like, yeah, and the glass on the windows is all bulletproof. And they hit it and it shattered because it wasn't actually bulletproof, and people still bought it despite the fact that they literally proved that it was not up to the standard of what they were saying or advertising or anything, and they lied. So I don't like, at that point I didn't understand why we were buying this shit. Only comment was that is the ugliest car I've seen. It's true though. Set up viral marketing. See, the problem is that like the original thing where they actually showed it off, this was years ago, like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever the fuck it was. It wasn't really viral marketing at the time. It was just like them showing off their Tesla stuff. And again, the demonstration failed. And I don't know why we decided that it was going to be good when the demonstration showing the bulletproof glass failed to show that it was bulletproof. I for the life of me, don't understand it. If you don't put your Cybertruck in car wash mode to bricks and you lose the warranty. Are you serious? Sorry for the profanity. How fucking dare you say profanity in my fucking chat? Are you fucking kidding me? I see. Ow. His armor is much blacker in this. He is also scaled up like crazy, friends. There for the invention. Thank you. I was, yes. Yes, thank you. I was indeed there for the invention. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. It's a very good use of that emote. Thank you, Mitchell. We're getting them import and find out how they're not legal and having them taken away. Jesus Christ. It's such a stupid fucking truck, man. It's so dumb. I will say, whatever my next car is going to be, it's definitely going to be electric. There are too many electric cars out there now that are actually like really good, made by all the companies, and I will not get one. I have to get one, and especially in Ontario, where I live, we have I think it's something, Dan or someone that lives in Ontario can correct me on this. Our hydro and our electricity, 90% of it is no, not here. 90% of our electricity is produced by hydro. So it's hydro plants. So it's like really clean energy, which means that it's just a net benefit getting an electric car while living here. It's good for the environment across the board in every possible way, so. Guy in Edmonton got a Cybertruck had it for 30 minutes and broke down in the cold. I remember that story. Yeah. Then see them gone a few days or weeks later. I don't get it. For the life of me, I'm not a big truck fan in general, but if I'm buying a truck, I'm buying one that looks normal and is functionally good, not this stupid shit. Imagine I could just teleport over there. That'd be great. That'd be great. You thought you were about to be abducted by aliens? I gotta say, I liked Tesla cars. I thought they were really cool for a long time. I think now they've fallen behind because they haven't really innovated, right? Are there, like, the last new car that Tesla actually put out was a couple of years ago, wasn't it? If not longer? And every other manufacturer is making new cars every single year and constantly improving upon their models, right? Also, apparently, companies are going away from everything being on a screen, and they're bringing back physical knobs for like changing your temperature in your car and stuff, because it is becoming a bigger distraction and problem having it on the screen and having to navigate a screen, which I completely agree with, because like you're not allowed to use your phone when you drive, and yet we're letting you use a screen in your car, which is essentially just a phone, to change stuff. Like, so I'm glad they're kind of going back to old things. The instruction was in, but get one. Hang on, I would get one, but the infrastructure isn't here for it in Alberta. I don't know how many charging stations there are around me, to be honest. There's a lot, like there's a decent chunk of them still, but I don't know how many there actually are. Yes, I do know of that. Yes, yes. Also, if I don't get the grace, there's a chance that we could save time and definitely totally get a better PB. It can still happen. Kristen is trying really hard to make it not, though. That was very rude, Kristen. They put a touchpad that is also a gear shift in the Cybertruck. That's insane. Hey, there's nobody here. Oh. Never mind, I found them. Ow. Did he just hit his friend? Yeah, I would say the road's probably a solid answer for what they looked at, you know? You play like car games, like find all the letters. I played that one, the alphabet game. Not on license plates, but you would find it from places like signs and stuff that you drove past. Finding all the letters in alphabetical order. That was a classic. You imagine a little dude running along on the side of the beside the car. Another classic. Yeah, that'd be a really interesting stat. I agree, Specs. Oh, you know what feature of a car I hate, and I understand why people have it and its purpose, but I've come to despise it in every possible fashion because I think it has made drivers incredibly lazy, regardless of how helpful it is. Back up cameras. I hate backup cameras so much because people don't look behind them. They just stare at the little camera and trust that the camera's showing them everything, and they don't watch to see if there's people actually behind them. I hate backup cameras. Using it to check if there's anything behind you and like lower than you can actually see, useful. But having it as the main thing you check and you don't check your rearview mirror is a massive problem. Also, I don't know if anyone else knows about this, but did you know that they started making and putting in cars digital backup mirrors? Like they're actually screens. They're not a mirror. They're an actual full-on screen that is there, and it uses a camera instead of actually being a mirror. Why? So my wife and I saw this, and we also were confused, and then we looked it up, and there is a really solid purpose. How's it going, Easy? There's a really solid purpose, which is whenever you're driving and you have a mirror, if someone is driving behind you with their high beams on, they can blind your mirror because their high beams are really, 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 really bright, and other lighting can be a problem. The screen normalizes that out, and it makes it so that you can actually see better. But I agree, it is a little crazy that we started digitizing everything. Yes, raindrop races. Yep, that was another one. It showed me a video of someone being ran over. Specs, that's good God. Good lord. Sure, let's just do that. Oh, hey, I can wear that. Perfect. Well, I drank my blue. That was a mistake. Oh, well. All because I wanted to change my pants. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. We look fabulous. Yeah, you have to drink to change your pants. Yeah, it's a new feature in the game. Oh, gross. Gross. I don't like this duo. Ah, I knew you'd come.
To stand before the Elden Ring. To become
Well.
Elden Lord. It's a sad state of affairs.
Well,
Commend your spirit, but alas,
can't say I didn't try.
one shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle. Unto eternity.
Yeah, where are you gonna go when your back is against the wall, huh? That was scary.
No, in my bones, the tarnished cannot become.
Our car froze. Your spouse was starting to, as your spouse was starting to leave the dentist office. It was on frozen like a computer. Really? Yeah. The digitizing of cars, like there is good purposes for it and things that I support, and then there's things that they do that I'm just, I don't like, and it's becoming a real problem in a lot of things. A big old problem. I never wound up going to Moog. I didn't need to, I guess. I mean, I might do it after we win just to see who it is, because I'm curious. We've had phase 1 PCR. Call mechanic, disable, and get to the dealership. Jesus Christ. That's insane. Couldn't find any studies. Really? No one's looked into that. That's surprising. Okay. A single watchdog. Elden Ring for sure. I can dream with you. I would love that to happen. Will it? I don't think so, but I would love it to. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. All right, phase 2 is Warm Face Warrior. Oh God, that was a lot of Deathblight all at once. Well, saw that coming. Welcome in. How's it going? I'm gonna say Nima. Hi. Hello. Welcome. We need to save Elden Ring for a world record attempt. That'll be the day. Both Godfreys were watchdogs. Oh shit, you're right. Yo, this scene is weird. There's a lot of coincidences happening in this. The song is applauding me. It's true. You! I'm here for revenge. But not against you, against your very mean friend. Ow. Okay, maybe a little bit against you. Ow. Okay, worm face, but like this time, don't get death blighted. Like a fool. Well, I'm not getting death blighted, so that's a plus. Look at his booty. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, great. Thank you for the other great rune. I appreciate it, game. So kind of you. How's the randomizer work? So I have, for my settings, I have all of the great runes and key items and stuff randomized up so that they can be at a major boss. And a major boss is any boss that is a remembrance boss, a great rune boss, or a boss with an achievement. Or they can be at key item spots such as the imbued sword keys. Then I require 2 great runes to access capital, and I need 4 great runes to access the mountaintops, and then I can go and beat the game once I have 4 great runes. Yes, all weapons are randomized, all bosses are randomized. Hello. Right card's other half. Radigan Devouring Serpent is a good name. If you liked Radigan, I'm sorry, but he is apparently dead. I'm sorry to tell you this. We had Rykard of Radigan and now Radigan Devouring Serpent. Yeah, actually true. What is with the coincidences happening today? This is crazy. Rykard's visiting his father. Well, visiting and what's the term? Patricide are very different. And unfortunately, in this case, it's the second. What is happening? Why is it another watchdog? This is the weirdest scene, dude. If I didn't get unlucky with the Grey Runes, this would have been 100% a PB. Getting unlucky with the Grey Runes really screwed me. What a weird seed. And I know for a fact my settings are correct. It's just a weird one. Early is usually not very good. Yeah, usually it's not. Usually it's a really, really bad idea to go there that early, but I mean, sometimes it pays off. And I guess this time would have been the time that it paid off. I didn't even have a maxed out weapon. Like, that was nuts. Technically, I ended it early, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. Let's go find out who Moog was, because I'm curious. Oh. Any bets? Any bets? You know what actually might be a fun run I just thought of? I could do a run where I beat the game on a randomizer, and then I do New Game Plus, and I re-randomize the game, and I beat the game on it again. And the goal is to get to New Game Plus 7 with randomized items every time, but deathless. That would be really hard. That could be really fun, though. That could be fun. What was in the chest after Nile? Well, the problem is the chest after Nile is completely irrelevant. And the reason it's irrelevant is that we don't need more Great Runes than what would be required to get into Mountaintops. And since that's in Mountaintops, there's no point in ever checking that chest, because it's not going to have anything that ever is actually useful for us. The only thing that it might have is maybe a bell bearing for smithing stones, but even then, it's not going to be that useful. I think so, yeah. I think it'd be a really neat challenge. I like the idea. I've never beaten New Game 1 to 7 on base game Deathless, so I should probably do that first. But maybe that'll be the, maybe that becomes the long-term project after I finish doing Katana only. Is Kristen's stream freaking out and lagging, or is that my computer? No, it's my computer. Okay. I think I might be resetting my computer after this. All right, we had one guess for Rick, which, I mean, I'd be down, but I don't think it will be. I have a feeling it's a Dawn. Never mind, it's Canada. And it's the Canada that heals too, which is even more annoying. Stop with the Gatorade. Good God, he's tanky. It also doesn't help this weapon is incredibly short, which is making it very hard to hit the boss. Okay. 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 Honestly, it'd be really funny if I could make you fall out of the arena when you're doing that. I don't think I can, but that'd be funny as hell if that was possible. I'm gonna look up who Margit was as well after this that we missed, since we avoided doing the Margit fight. To be honest, we just wanted to see who this was, so I could just leave. But I'm committed to the fight now. We'll try it once. If I die, I die. Also, like, I know he's got like fairly high bleed resist, but yeah, the fact that I hadn't had a bleed up until that point was kind of wild. Poise break, sure. Poise break, I understood. His poise was definitely like resetting a bunch there, but pretty crazy to not get a bleed at all. Hey! He's such a pain in the ass. Stop moving. Sweet Jesus. Oh, good. Now we're rolling. Great. I hate this move. If I had a nickel for every boss in this game that had a rolling move, I would have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it is weird that it happened twice. Stop it! Stop fucking healing! I swear to God, man. Oh my Lord. He never does this much. Oh good, we're hopping. It's rare that you see the full Ancestor Spirit fight, because usually when I fight Ancestor Spirit, I'm very strong. There are more rolling moves than 2. Okay, listen, I did the 2 because it was funny, all right? Leave me alone. Yeah, it has like 1100 bleed resist. It's kind of crazy how strong its bleed resistance is. No, you will not. Checks out. Okay, who do you think Margit was? If you were guessing. Margit. Replacing Margit in Stormvale Castle was Knight's Cav. So we didn't miss anything. Wonderful. Perfect. Where was Rick? Not God, Rick. Godric, Soldier of Godric, was replacing the Beastman duo this time. The Beastman duo. Cool. Well, I would start another run, but that would take longer than I wanted to. So we're gonna end here. Thank you all. Actually, hang on. Let me do split stuff first. Yes, and then that. Terrific. Okay. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. It wouldn't take long if you got lucky. It would still take at least like 2 hours, give or take, depending on. But I'm hungry as well. I want to get some food, so I'm gonna end here and go get some food. Yeah. We finished the Black Items only run.